Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on where you are watching us from this hour. Um, I want to first and foremost tender my unreserved apology to those who felt not too well, not too pleased about the video I uploaded last, where I was talking about the exposure of African false prophets. All right, I did what I did. I did a voiceover because the primary language that was used on that video, though there was an interpreter, happens to be a local language in my country here, the Yoruba language. So I felt that narrating or a kind of explaining what the pastor there was saying with English will make it smoother. I understand that not so many people like hearing from an interpreter. So that was actually what I did. But in case that didn't go down well with you, because I saw some comments that suggested that. So I'm so sorry. If you want to watch the video unedited from the point that I uploaded unedited, please check here. And God bless you. So having said that, I want to welcome you. Rather on a sad note, you may have heard that Israella, the 8-year-old daughter of Prophet Shepherd Bushiri, had just died. The sad news was broken by her family, by her father, this afternoon on social media. It is believed that she had been suffering from a long infection. The news, the story of the girl's terminal illness had been in the news for a long time. So Bushiri said Israella was a strong young girl who loved to worship and serve God. Despite her young age, she was brilliant in her speech and possessed a divine excellency in the way she spoke and even tackled her studies. Bushiri has said, today, all those that encountered her testify that they felt a certain special aura that oozed divinity. She was a walking angel. In our darkest moments, she gave us light, and in our lowest moments, she lifted our spirit. I'm grateful to God to have fathered an angel of such spirit and beauty. She will always be my little angel. All right? So it is a sad news. It is very, very sad. Irrespective of anybody's opinion about Prophet Shepherd Bushiri, like myself, my opinion about him and his ministry is set aside at this moment. I want to identify with the family. I want to empathize with them. It is not about them now. It is about the life of the innocent girl that fought gallantly with the illness, and then eventually she lost the fight, the battle to the illness. But then the twist in it is that Bushiri now is accusing the South African government for being the reason why her daughter died. So she said that she was a victim of South Africa persecutions. She said, when I spoke to the doctor, he highlighted that if she had not been blocked at the airport this first time she needed to travel to Kenya for medical assistance, she wouldn't have passed on, he said. It is very disheartening and sad, therefore, that my daughter has become a victim of the persecutions that we are facing from South Africa. However, my wife and I bow to God's sovereignty, and as this is his will, it could have happened anyway. All right, so this in a way caught my attention. I want to categorically state that the Southern African government has nothing to do with the death of this little angel, as her father loved to put it. All right, whatever a denial that he faced was because he jumped bail. I believe that if he had stayed in South Africa to face the case, the court case that he was he was granted bail for, and then decided to jump bail, if he had stayed in South Africa, I want to believe that the daughter would have received the best medical treatment ever, that any child or any person could have gotten within that area. I want to believe that the facilities in South Africa will be far, far better than that in Kenya and in Malawi put together. This is what I think, no disrespect to those two countries. So it is actually not the South African government per se that is a cause of the death of the child. I want to say it was his jumping the bail that brought about the child being denied access into Kenya for medical assistance. And so this is it. Now, having said that, I also want to use this point to say something. You know, we have heard and we have seen so many so-called prophets who are bragging of their healing powers, the healing prowess that they possessed. And Shepherd Bushiri happens to be one of them. Don't get me wrong, please. I'm not here to blame Shepherd Bushiri. I'm not here to talk about him. But I'm here to tell you that this is the moment of sober reflection. It is a time of truth, to face the truth. It is the time to actually know that the Lord reigns supreme, and that which he wills is what happens. All right? What I'm trying to say here is that if healing powers had been given to you as an anointing, as a gift, you should have the humility to honor the one that gave you the powers, that gave you the anointing. All right? Because if, from what we hear and from what we have been seeing on social media about the braggings and the boasting of how much people have been healed, HIV have been healed by the prophets. Now, it would have been very easy for this daughter to have been healed. Now, I'm not here to say that this probably was a sign of judgment, God's judgment on Bushiri. That's not what I'm saying. It could be, it could not be, it may not be. And then sometimes it can also be some form of trial of faith. Every child of God goes through one type of trial or the other. And so at this point in time, maybe it is his trial of faith, maybe it is whatever you think it is, but the long and short of my story here is that it calls for sober reflection. We don't know it all, we don't have it all, and so we cannot boast to be all in all. And as I begin to round off, I want to say once again that I commiserate with the family of Prophet Shepherd Bushiri over the loss of their beloved daughter, the one he prefers to call an angel. And so I want to pray that the Lord will give them the fortitude to bear this huge loss. Life is sacred, and this life cannot be replaced. So it is very, very unfortunate, but as it is, God allowed it, and so we cannot question him. Thank you, and God bless you. I will see you in the next video shortly. Until then, I want to say to you, remain blessed, remain focused, stay humble under the mighty hand of God, and shalom. Please don't forget to share the video. Don't forget to put down your comment and like the video if you do. God bless you once again. Bye.